There we go. That has been... it has been a bit of a delay. I apologize for that. And this is not a character that we will be using today. Although it might resemble it by the end, but we shall see. But where are my manners? Welcome everyone to our little journey in Guild Wars 2. Mostly prompted by the fact that it has been brought to my attention that there is a very particular item that I would like to get my hands on in this game. And since that particular item requires me to essentially play the entire story all over again, I figured, why not share one of the best stories in gaming with all of you? And I do not say that lightly. As narrator of realities, I can tell this one thing for certain. The story in Guild Wars 2, it's worth it. It has its odd ends here and there, its ups and downs. But in terms of overall quality, and the fact that it just gets better and better and better and better, chef kiss. I have nothing but praise for it. So, we begin our journey as a brand new character in the world of Tyria. Now there are 5 playable races, each of which will have some amount of influence over on the story, as well as the characters we will be getting a bit more closer to. So I'll just take them in order before I reveal my pick for this little tale. Char. The Char race was forged in the merciless crucible of war. It is all they know. War defines them, and their quest for dominion drives them ever onward. The weaklings and the fool have no place among the Char. Victory is all that matters, and it must be achieved by any means and at any cost. The Char are interesting little cats with horns, because that's honestly the best way to describe the Char. Human. Humans have lost their homeland, their security, and their former glory. Even their gods have withdrawn, and yet the human spirit remains unshaken. These brave defenders of Tyria continue to fight with every ounce of their strength. Fun fact about the humans in this game. Normally humans in other fantasy settings, they are the ones that are the most spread out, they're the rulers of the world, yada yada yada. Humans in here are not native to Tyria. They are actually aliens from another dimension. Also, that was a long time ago. Not many people know this. But also, besides the fact that they are essentially aliens to this world, they got absolutely annihilated by the Char and lost almost all of their empire either to the Char or to Zaitan, which we will be meeting Zaitan later. Either to the bloody centaurs, even the centaurs, which are considered by many to be savages, are beating the humans. We are the literal underdog here. And it's no secret. And yet, the human spirit remains unshaken. Accurate words, I would say. Norn. This race of towering hunters experienced a great defeat when the Ice Dragon drove them from their glacial homeland. Nevertheless, they won't let one lost battle, however punishing, dampen their enthusiasm for life and the hunt. They know that only the ultimate victor achieves legendary rewards. I do believe the Norn were the equivalent of humans before the humans were a thing. I might be wrong on that part of the lore aspect, but I'm sure we will encounter quite a bit of it as we play the story. And now for my most hated race in the game, and I'll explain a bit later why. Asura. These alchemagical inventors may be short in stature, but they're intellectual giants. Among the Asura, it's not the strong who survive, but the clever. Other races believe they should rule by virtue of their power and strength, but they're only deluding themselves. In due time, all will serve the Asura. So, these are basically your mad scientists. It doesn't matter if they're a warrior, they'll find a way to stick a chip in it and make it throw sparks everywhere. That's the sort of people we are dealing with. If it's even remotely resembling a mechanism or a specimen, they will experiment with it. Both meanings of the word, mind you. And now, the race which only got added with GuildWars2 in fact. I don't believe they were a thing in the first game. I haven't played too much of it, due to technical difficulties with that one, which were mostly on my side at the time, but extending the story beyond what's necessary. Sylvari. Sylvari are not born. They awakened beneath the pale tree with knowledge gleaned in their pre-life dream. These noble beings travel seeking adventure and pursuing quests. They struggle to balance curiosity with duty, eagerness with chivalry, and warfare with honor. Magic and mystery entwine to shape the future of this race that has so recently appeared. Yeah, it even tells you in the description that they are, in fact, the newest race to walk the land. In fact, they are so new, we'll actually see some of their first steps in the world at some point. That said, they are not the race that I would like to be playing today. The race that I would like to be playing, and I do believe will probably prove to be the most amusing one in the overarching story, is the Char. That, and I really don't have a lot of Char characters. I think I only had one once. I still have that one, but I kind of want to see what other armors look on the Char. So, Char it is. Sure, why not? I always did find the Char female voice interesting. As for the class, well, I could go Necromancer, as that is my main class and the one that I'm most familiar with. But I feel like that would be just a little bit boring. I'm already skipping the leveling experience. I might as well get a little bit more out of it, shall we say. So, I do believe a Char would be uniquely suited as a Mesmer. Nah, I'm kidding, we're going with an Elementalist Char. Because the Char have an interesting relationship with something called the Flame Legion, as we are about to find out. Elementalists harness the power of the four elements: water, earth, fire, and air, to cast powerful spells. Their ability to change their elemental attunement mid-combat is versatile, but difficult to master. And just to make sure I get everything covered here, I'll be reading the other classes as well. Necromancer. Necromancers of Tyria are monsters on the battlefield, draining life force from their enemies, and entering a death shroud that temporarily grants them powerful abilities and protects them from harm. That is not an understatement, by the way. Necromancers are essentially mini-bosses. You are playing the boss. You are not fighting the boss, you are playing the boss. That's how you play Necromancers in this game, and I absolutely love them for it. Mesmers. Masters of magical misdirection. Mesmers create and shatter clones and illusions of themselves in battle. Mesmers rely on evasion and subterfuge, requiring finesse and practice to perfect. They are probably the squishiest class if you don't know what you're doing, and one of the tankiest classes if you do know what you're doing. A bit of an odd parallel, I would say, between the two. Engineer. Engineers are jacks of all trades and, with enough time, masters of many. Able to bring dozens of abilities and to build skills to a fight. Their art is in choosing the right one to utilize at the perfect time. I'm going to say it right now. I don't think there's a class in the entire game, or at least base class, that is more complex than the engineer. I refuse to believe that. You cannot change my mind on that. These guys have so many skills. Oh boy. And all of them combined with each other, as well as with that of allies. It's such a wonderful mess if you do it right. And it's absolutely disgusting to fight against it. Thief. Thieves manage their initiative during combat, expending it to unleash carefully timed attacks. What they lack in defense, they make up for with skills to deliberate, teleport, or vanish from sight. Indeed, it's usually not worth trying to catch a thief. Only fools try and catch a thief on the run. Unless the fool is themselves a thief. Rangers. Rangers tame of a variety of pet companions to complement their fighting style. Rounding out their arsenal with traps, nature spirits, and survival skills, they have the tools to take on any type of foe. They are one of the more versatile and balanced classes, I would say, in a lot of areas. They're also probably the safest pick out of these two. The Thief is very hard to master and it can be very punishing. The Engineer requires a lot of multitasking, thinking about what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and so on and so forth. The Ranger is surprisingly simple and friendly to new players. So is the Necromancer between these three. Also, I forgot to mention, these are split between the types of armor they use, as well as the difficulty they have. Warrior. Warriors build their adrenaline by successfully striking an enemy, then expand it to unleash devastating burst attacks. Warriors are versatile and resilient fighters. Guardian. Guardians gain powerful personal enhancements from their virtues, which they can briefly expand to aid friends or damage foes. Formidable on their own, Guardians shine brightest in the company of allies. And lastly, the expansion-specific class, the Revenant. Revenants invoke the power of legendary heroes from Tyria's past, spending their own energy to channel the abilities used by those fighters. They are capable allies and dangerous enemies. The Revenant is probably the most interesting out of the lot. And now that I'm thinking about it, Revenant might also be a juicy addition. Because they do have ties with the past, and I might find stuff that even I did not know before. From the lore conversations and whatnot. It's tempting. It's very, very tempting. You know what? I changed my mind. We are going Revenant. Sorry everyone, but yeah. I do like the armor as well, the heavy armor, so big cat, big armor. Who am I to complain? So, the customization system, I'll keep it simple. There are a lot of things you can customize. I'm not going to go too much into it. As long as it looks half decent to me, it's fine. I kind of like this one. White face and... Ooh. Hold on. I think I might have something here. It's a bit more hyena-like a gnoll. Actually, that's a good idea. I'll just make it kind of like a gnoll. I'm fine with that. Sounds like a good idea to me. I do like the eyes already, so I'm probably not going to change that. Going to keep things very simple, especially since we will be changing the armor immediately after. And now begins a few other choices that affect a little bit of the story, just a little bit. Also, can we talk for a second about how rare it is for an MMO to have choices that affect the story? Like actually affect it, actually change it and have ramifications further down the line. Granted, not big ones. It won't be on the level of, oh yeah, now you're the bad guy while other players are, oh, goody two-shoes. It's not that far. But there are differences that you can notice if you've played through it a couple of times. I myself am curious to see what changes will appear from what I know. For now, I fight with Mist Scrism, simple, straightforward, and utterly effective. This blindfold is preferred by Revenants who rely on utility and efficiency to get results. I do believe this is just cosmetic. However, I don't remember which one I don't have. So that's a bit of an issue. Chose a more elegant and stylish impression. Yeah, I don't think elegant and stylish is exactly what I have in mind with these claws. Cover. You know, this makes me look a little bit like a mad scientist, and you'll see why that's very important soon enough. Come on, we are Char. We have a lot of... Nah, we're going ferocity, let's be honest. Ah yes, the choice that does matter quite a bit. The Legion that we belong to. Blood Legion. I'm Blood Legion. I charge straight into battle. The Blood Legion pushes to the front lines in any combat. We are powerful and bold, and none can match our prowess on the field. I'm Ash Legion. I use cunning to overcome my enemies. The Ash Legion teaches stealth and subterfuge. We end battles before they begin with infiltration, information gathering, and precision strikes. I am Iron Legion. I march to the boom of war machines. The Iron Legion has ignited our industrial revolution. We perfected metalwork, cannons, and most importantly, guns. So, yeah. I cast gun. Wait, I just realized now I don't have a gun. The irony. Get it? Iron Legion? Okay, I'll just stop. I would die for my warband, especially blank my sparring partner. Maverick is the best single combat fighter I've ever seen. Unfortunately, he has a wild streak and an ego the size of the Black Citadel. He may be a loose cannon, but he knows how to make things epic. Urali, our Elementalist, is the most loyal soldier in the warband. She's also stubborn, bad-tempered, and protective, but at least she's honest. She stands by me, and I trust her with my life. Clawspur lets his blades do the talking. He's extremely calm and quiet, even for a thief. While others are making threats, Closper is silently positioning himself to make a quick kill. Good thing he's on my side. Dinky. I'm sorry, I just lost it when I read the name again. I forgot it was Dinky, goddammit. Dinky was the smallest cub in our 4R, so he had to be twice as tough just to break even. He gets picked on because he's a guardian and not so smart, but I stand by him. He's always been a good friend. Oh, that's kinda nice. Riva fights hard and plays hard. Nothing gets her down. She always jokes that her best weapons are her engineering tools and a sharp sense of humor. To Riva, life isn't worth much if it isn't fun. Sounds like my type of person. Sounds like the type of person I want in the Iron Warband, because I'm definitely not the engineer, as we have clearly proven so far. And now, one of the final choices for the story. They tell me the soldier that sired me is a loyal soldier. I've heard my sire's name spoken with reverence ever since I was a cub in the Farrar. I plan to live up to his reputation, or exceed it. Sorceress Shaman. Flame Legion's shamans once enslaved us. Because of this, my father, who is a shaman, is treated with suspicion and mistrust. I must overcome his reputation. Again, the Flame Legion reference. And I do believe the first one in the game when you start it up. They are quite the big faction, I should say. We will get to know them quite a bit over the course of our little journey. Honorless Gladium. A Gladium has no warband. My father turned his back on his. Now he's an honorless Gladium with no respect for the chain of command. And I have no respect for him. Honestly, both of these sound kind of bad. This one actually sounds good, so I'm curious about this one because this is the only one that shows him get stabbed. Well, I say him, that's a human. We kind of stab the humans because we're war-raging death cats, as you can see right here. And now the part which troubles most people and will take me about 5 seconds to come up with an appropriate name. So, a Revenant. Since Revenants have a lot to do with the Mist, let's just have Mist Walker. And for an actual name, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Actually, no. Let's just have it simply. Are you kidding me? One. Ah, damn it. I did not expect this. This is outside of my expectations. Wait, wouldn't this work actually? Oh yeah, I already took my own name. I forgot I already took my own name. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, this is a bit harder than I thought, simply because of the word limit. We might be here for a while. Or not. Or maybe yes. Well, missed. Well, I'm looking forward to Disney suing me for this one. But hey, if they can take the name and give it to anyone, then so can I. Let's go. I always did like the painted like style of the animations and the cutscenes. Oh yeah, because the humans were very sore losers. Like very sore losers. There we go. One of us, one of us, one of us. For real though, humans were such sore losers, like you wouldn't believe. I'm not gonna spoil it just yet, but they were such sore losers, like, man. There's a point where you just go, okay, we've lost. They didn't. Oh, there's a new player. A Guardian by the looks of it. And by the looks of the random appearing... yep, there's a Hunter. Okay. Also, I'm playing this on very low settings. Mostly because... well, I actually don't know why, but the game chugs very hard when I try higher settings than this. If you play it, it will probably look at least twice as good. At least. Just in time, soldier. The ghost army's been bashing that gate for weeks. They finally broke into. Fight your way to the front and report to Centurion Krisk Knife for orders. For the legions. As soon as I'm out of this tutorial... Hey Riva. I'm telling you, these ghosts would have never breached that gate if we'd have been at the front. But we're still stuck back here. Excuse me for a second. I need to teach these ghosts some manners. But we're still stuck back here at the butt end of the battle. They say if you cut off the snake's tail, the body dies. That may be. But we've never known where... But we'll never know when we have show-offs like Howl charging ahead to the front. Tell him Riva said he was just plain rude. You can tell him yourself. I could be talking to all of them. All of them have a little bit to say, as they were the original guys. But as you're about to notice, it doesn't matter all that much, sadly. Come on, soldier, get up. Oh. Also, just a sec, I do need to check out the sound, if that's fine. Give me a bit. Okay. Maybe a bit more, just in case.
Here, ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Kinky's got a surprise for you.
So he was the ghosty guy. Now I remember him. Sorry, Ghost, I'm busy. Come find me another day. We'll play then, okay? Now we need to find the Rit lock.
You go on. I'll be right behind you.
No, you won't be. We already know that. Or at least I already know that. There's no reinforcements where we are going. We are the reinforcements. Now what does this do? Pushes your bond with your channel legend, gain the energy and legend specific effects. Oh, this is the damage reduction one. Nice, okay.
All in, soldiers. It's time to remind these ghosts who's in charge. You're going to hit Baradin so hard it'll take him.
Also, don't worry, the combat will complicate exponentially as soon as I'm done here and can use the tomes. The reason why I'm trying to draw more of them to me is because my attack hits more at once. A maximum of 3 targets at once, so it's more efficient.
Cut them down. Stop them flat.
And there's little Baradin. No, I don't think we will. Now come on. I know this isn't all you have. Now the real fight begins. And can I just say that I love that this later on is an actual fight, not just a tutorial fight. Also, even if I do absolutely nothing, the NPCs are slowly, ever so slowly damaging it.
I need help.
We burn down his kingdom and bury the ashes. Make him remember that day. Forward, legions. Finish him.
Oh, you're doing the... Never mind, you're dead.
You're heroes now.
I was expecting the hammer, but he started doing the debris from the ceiling. And there is an actual fight with him, like a proper boss fight. It's a lot more interesting. That's more of a taste of the scale of things you can expect, size-wise.
Impressive. Tribune Brimstone was calling the shots. I just did my job.
Sister?
Don't sell yourself short.
Are we related?
You were part of the team that took down Baradin and stopped the
The
ghost
fur is a
assault.
bit different.
Smokestead is safe now, and you helped make it that way. People are still on edge, though. It'd help if they saw someone like you making the rounds, lending a hand. The quicker we get this place squared away, the sooner the legions can get back to business. You can help. I'd rather have volunteers. But if I have to issue an order, I will.
No need.
That won't be necessary, Legionnaire. I hereby volunteer.
No, you don't. That won't be necessary. Not because you volunteer, but because I'm going to get my stuff. And also, while I'm at it, let's just do a very fast customization of things.
I'd rather kill Flame Legion traitors than dead Ascalonians.
If you live
Oh, that's an
long
interesting
enough,
one.
you'll get plenty of both.
I'm not gonna change them too much. I'm just gonna have what I really like. There we go. Just so that we can travel in style and not lose too much time on exploration when we could just, you know, hop on a bike. Again, remember the settings are very low. So there will be a pop-in when you move this fast.
Need something?
I've already prepared these before. So, step 1.
I'm listening.
Now, this is the only part that will take a little bit. Because I have to click to 80 levels of this. But I'll do my best to move things along as fast as possible for everyone.
No discounts.
Also, what I used for leveling up, just to clarify what just happened. Right now,
Out.
I used an item that you get from the birthday of your character usually. And there's that tracked in-game with actual
Let's hear it.
IRL days. What I just used was from my character having, I think, either the 10th or the 9th birthday. I can't remember which one. So he got 60 levels instantly. Good for having additional characters. So I'd say it served its purpose quite nicely. I'm not really going to read most of these,
The Legion calls.
simply because they give skills.
Hail,
They
citizen.
actually do give a little skills, just skill points rather. But they'll all end up being exactly how I need to unlock the core specialization completely. That's how things work. I just have to equip a few things to get them out of the way. Now, I do a pretty decent job at giving you gear in general that you can use as you level up. I just won't be needing most of it, so yeah. Hence why I'm doing all of the skipping. Give me a second. Mr. Merchant, can you help me out a bit? I seem to have a most unfortunate issue, known as having a bit too much in my inventory. Also, the merchants can provide you with the very basic of the bags. You can buy other types of bags, but they're not as easy to access, is what I was looking for at the beginning of the game. And for now, I'm just going to be using these.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
Just a bit more. Again, normally it's not that easy as I've done it just now.
No longer affects us dwarves. Erosion, however.
And there will be a
So you
few
get
things that
smoother
I
instead
still
of
have to
wrinkly?
handle once this process is done. But for now, let's just deposit a lot of the materials we're getting.
Speak.
Just a few temporary adjustments.
What? Let's hear it.
And as you can see, our armor has completely changed by now. That's why I didn't bother customizing it earlier. That said, there's still a few levels around, a bit higher up. So I'm just going to be putting the rest of the levels, because then we can actually acquire equipment that's for the rest of the game, or at least the start of it. There we go. Don't mind the 334 there. That's mastery level. That's account wide. And also I'll essentially skip on additional grinding that's later on.
And I deserve it too.
The last few levels shouldn't take too long.
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
You buying or selling? I'm selling. You buying?
Everyone, have some pizza. It's on the house. Wait, what did I equip just now? Yes, feet, hands, and... okay. What I require is... chest.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
I can just sell these off, as they don't really have that much of a value to me.
Let's hear it.
And with the rest of the
Nothing like the
items,
spoils of war.
Ah, I need space.
What?
Can't I just sell some of these?
I've
Hold on.
got what you need.
There we go.
See you.
Okay, now that that's all said and done,
Oh yeah, that's my loot.
normally you would have to pick which ability to get here. And in the long days of the core game, back before there were any expansions, you actually didn't get any points for leveling up. You had to find them in the wild. You still can, and they help with unlocking the elite specializations. But it's just better to do it in the new areas, honestly. They are still necessary for a few other things, but I won't get into those right now. The issue with doing it like I'm doing it right now is because I won't have any idea what's good and what isn't. I literally have no idea how most of these things properly work. That's going to be a little bit interesting. Side stories. Yeah, these are our objectives right here for the next few streams. But until then, I'll just pick something that sounds about right. I think invocation was something like that. And retribution. These were some of the more basic ones. I'll look them up in a bit. For now, we need to find an armor merchant somewhere in here. Ah, weaponsmith. There we go. Right here.
You buying something?
Now, based on the fact that we are a Revenant, I do, however, already know what weapons I'd like to have. I'm just going to be getting all of that. Oh, that was a water, and that's why it didn't fit in the slot. Will require additional and stronger items later on, but for now this will have to work. I have enough of those. So, first things first. I think I do want a ranged weapon at the very least. And I seem to recall the swords being one of my preferred weapons here. So we'll just get 2 swords as a start.
I wonder what the Order of Whispers is really.
They're watching everyone, but who's watching them?
Oh yeah, I can also use my well, some of my legendary items. Oh, I forgot about that detail. Okay, yeah, definitely gonna use that. And I'll also have the staff. Okay, this should work out nicely. Dodge backwards. Possible odds. Phase travel. And ultimate skill. Okay, yeah. It's how I want it. I do know a bit about the class from playing it in PvP for a little bit. Not so much in PvE. So it will be a learning experience, for sure. I'll just view these for a little bit so they go away.
Need something?
And I need to check with the armor smith if he has something better. The rarity is speaking. Most of the gear is, in fact, better. However, most of it is not all of it.
They stole it from us first.
You buying or selling?
We have a ceasefire. It's not the same thing.
There we go. Also, as you can see, mere
Need something.
copper and silver. You can get 2 gold, which is 100 copper, if you do a few dailies, which are, I don't know, 40 seconds if you played for a bit. So yeah, moving on. We now actually have the main quest of the story, and this is where things begin. So let's just hurry on along. Also, if anyone has any questions at all about the game, feel free to ask. I'm more than open for discussions. The best laid plans.
First chance we get, I'm gonna raise a 21 mug salute to our fallen friends.
Ah, there was also this that I have. Okay, I'm not fancy enough to have the wings, okay? Also, I don't want to go full overpowered stats. I do want a little bit of a challenge for this. Do I have it? Well, I may as well look the part, I guess. Iron Legion and all that. I think that's more Legion-like. Legionnaire. Do I have any stuff from the Legionnaire, I wonder? No, but I do have something that looks very engineer-like. So I'm gonna use that. As for the staff... Oh, come on, I don't have the Iron Legion staff? Really? What have I been... Bleh. What have I been doing? I'm disappointed with myself. I don't think I have the Mystic staff. That also looked a bit more mechanical in it. I have the Cliffic one, I guess that's fine. There we go, we are an honorary engineer. Granted, we are an engineer that will probably beat the hell out of you. But an engineer nonetheless. I mean, come on, wouldn't you call this person to fix up your car? Let's go.
At ease, soldier. Your warband paid a heavy toll fending off the recent ghost incursion. Their names will be remembered with honor.
Wait, so they're all dead
Thank
if
you,
I recall,
Tribute.
right?
I plan to remember them by
almost all.
blasting apart every last ghost left out there.
Imperator Smolder and I share your sentiment. The Iron Legion must find a way to end this ghost problem for good. But to do that, we're going to need better weapons.
I agree.
I might have just the thing, sir. I've been designing a firearm specifically to eradicate ghosts. I call it my Ghost Bore musket.
Yeah, see, I'm an engineer.
Ah, yes. I remember reading that proposal. Between that and your performance against Baradin, I'm promoting you to acting Legionnaire. Do well, and it'll be permanent.
Thank you, sir. But my warband's been decimated. There's only one other soldier left.
You can solve that problem the Iron Legion way. Build a new warband and bring me a working prototype of that weapon. Clear?
Clear.
Clear, sir. I'll build a warband and a weapon the Iron Legion can be proud to call their own.
Indeed. So, it's about time we actually see where the plans are. Oh, sorry. You survived. What do you think of the plans? Yeah, it's really a nice thing to get praise for all of your work.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, I think someone is coming. Tell them to hurry up and find them.
I don't remember this bit.
You there. We know about the ghost bore musket plans. Hand them over, and I'll just leave a scar.
Come and get them, Zealot. I'll pull off your horns and nail your tail to the floor with them.
Okay, boys. Time to teach this girl some manners.
Oi. I know I look like it currently to you, but I am no girl.
That's like wearing a sign that says, please kill me as painfully
And
as
you will
possible.
address me as narrator. Or that. That also works in this case. I haven't actually read the skills. Mostly because I want to get a feel for what they actually do in-game. They have changed some of the skills quite a bit. Strike all nearby enemy. Nearby foes, then release a burst of mist energy. With a second strike. Bonus damage if it hits only one enemy, so... Okay. I think this one's how I remember it. Yeah, it's essentially Master from League of Legends. This one is the Hammer Storm. That's the one that slices and then after a duration pulls them. Also gives Torment, I didn't remember that part. Hurl the axe at the target, damaging and chilling them. Oh, that's a Shadow Step. Okay. Okay, what's up with... Yeah, there are things on the ground. I can't quite remember what they did. There is something that I know they're for me. I saw healing works for like a fraction of a second there. Do I heal?
It's never a good day
Well, it's
until I
expired.
kill someone.
Healing, number of orbs. Okay. Burst of energy. Healing and converts conditions. I think that's a block. Legendary heal. It heals more if an enemy was sparked. Interesting. And yeah, those heal for very little. And again, I'm not exactly a healer build, so it makes a lot of sense. Okay, anyone else? No, I think I finished all of them. I know these skills. These skills I know. To some extent at least. Because they're the ones I used in PvP a lot. I don't think they suffered any major changes, if I recall. Flame Legion. By my tail. What were they doing here? We took care of them. But how did they get in? I don't know, but we found out. Hey, one more question. Go ahead and ask. I can handle it. What happened to us out there? We were too spread out, and the ghosts were everywhere. We couldn't handle it. The others... When we saw what was happening, you really told me to run. The last thing I saw was the ghosts cutting her down. Well, that answers the question of what happened there. What about Howl? Did he die too? Oh. The whole crypt collapsed. With Howl inside it, okay. The collapse was too bad. Well. What do you think of the Tribune? Our Legion rules Ascalon. It's our ancient homeland and we've retaken it. Our Imperator is smoulder than flinching. Tribunes like Goreblade serve him directly. They're the generals of the Iron Legion army. So Goreblade's our commanding officer? You got it. Tribune Beer Goreblade is also the head of the Adamant Guard and the direct descendant of the legendary Drup Gorfang. He's also got a temper, so we better not keep him waiting. Fair enough. Let's get down to business and defeat the Flame Legion. I forgot to get a bag from this quest as well. Not that it matters. I'll be taking a little sip.
Those guys in the guard don't miss much.
As we hurry on to the next objective. And that's right over here. I'll just be checking something very fast, if you don't mind. Okay, everything seems fine. Okay, sorry for the slight delay. We're back to our regularly scheduled wild bike rides. Although it's a bit short-lived. Scrapyard dogs.
I'm ready to salvage parts, our warband, whatever. Let's get to work.
I'm glad at least one of us is optimistic. I'm just messing with you, all of us are. Hey, Lucia. Are you in charge of the wrecking yard? Wild Eye. I seem to recall a different character from a different timeline of a different world that had a similar, if not the exact same name. Wild Eye. It bugs me that I can't quite remember it. Oh well. Probably not that important. My warband's retired, or dead. But I'm a lot more stubborn than they were. I'm just an old gladium, bartering around here to pass the time. Say again, parts? Oh sure, scrounge away. Plenty to go around, just watch out. Sometimes oozes get into those barrels and they'll bite you if you wake them up. Thanks. I mean thanks! You don't have to shout out, Cobb, I'm not that deaf. Got it. Thanks to... Yes, yeah. So, my favorite part of doing this. Not dealing with any of the slimes. I'm going to need to have to deal with them at some point. But that's not today.
We know about your weapon plans. Give them here.
Well, I think that's it. Going to repair the cannon. Okay. That's not what I thought was supposed to happen. Not gonna lie.
Might makes right.
All of you freeze. Or die, that also works, I guess. I wonder how weak enemies are at the beginning of the game.
This is going to sting a lot.
Glad to hear it. Over here. Again, most of these should be fairly easy. I'm running way too overpowered gear and way too too many skills for what I should have right now. That's why I haven't even bothered with the trade. This will go even faster. Actually, that might be a good idea. Hold on. Falls above the threshold. Yes, please. Below the threshold. More power.
Fork over the plans or we'll roast you alive.
Not a chance, soft claws.
Yeah, while you do that.
This garbage on my foot for weeks.
Go on. Hide behind that filthy hag, you coward. We'll be back.
Corruption? Nah. We'll stick with retribution. Wait, when I... That might actually be good. Solution after dodge, protection if disabled. Weakness, always. Gain power based on toughness. What was the resolution again? I already forgot it. Oh, the condition damage decrease. Yeah, no, I'm going with this. Okay. Sorry for... To summarize what happened, she loaded her cannon and gave them the business end of it.
Maybe I should change my name to Reaver the Cleaver.
Flame Legion, here. Good thing I had my sticky shot ammo. It's buckshot coated in lye. It hits, sticks, and burns.
That's great stuff. Hey, my warband could use another experienced weaponsmith.
Maybe we
Interested?
could.
Interested? Are you serious? I've been stuck in this scrapyard as a gladium for months. I'm desperate.
Serious as an edge on steel. Once my Ghost Boar musket passes muster, I can bring you in. But first, I have to test it.
Crazed Steel Grinder patrols out by the Barradin estate. He loves provoking the ghosts. You should test it there.
Perfect. I'll update Tribune Goreblade, then assemble the Ghost Boar musket and head to the Barradin estate. That should provide a target-rich environment.
Yes, that's what we're going to call what we're getting ourselves into. Target-rich environment. Now, if I remember correctly, we're supposed to go back to the Black Citadel all the way to the top.
I didn't want to see you the first time. Get lost.
And if you think I'm joking, no, we are going all the way to the top. Is it wise to bring a raptor up the stairs? Depends on how used you are to it. Gonna be honest though, I can't wait for the opportunity to change the helmet. I really don't like how it looks. Oh, over here. Ignore the lack of loading, ignore it. There's nothing there.
Ah,
Well,
here's
that
my
didn't
new
come out
up-and-comer
right.
now. I was just telling Tribune Brimstone about you. Nothing good, of course.
Right.
Don't you believe him, soldier? In fact, Tribune Goreblade was bragging about some special weapons projects.
Oh, he was bragging. Okay.
I have an update on that, sir. I've acquired parts and ammunition for my ghost bore musket. I've also arranged a weapons test. But there's a problem. I've seen the Flame Legion twice inside the Citadel. First, they were after my plans, and then they showed up at the scrapyard to ambush me. They want my weapon, and they want me dead.
Flame? Inside the Citadel? Ah, that steams my ears. How did they find out about your weapon design?
That's a good question.
I told you, Bjor. The Flame Commanders are nervous. If this musket makes ghosts take longer to reform, we'll need less troops to fight them. If that happens, Smolder will allocate more soldiers against the Flame Legion and will finally wipe them out. Mind if I watch the weapon tests?
Sure. Just stay behind the gun this time, Brimstone. I'll invite Tribune Torga of the Ash Legion, too. She'll want to see this.
Indeed she will. Yes, sir, Tribune, sir. You've never seen anything like this before. Well, Nolchar's gonna see a new trick. Again, we are still in the close to 10 years old. Possibly more than 10 years old actually. I need to check it at some point. Part of the game. At the very least 9 years old. I'm confident on the 9 years. Not certain on the 10 though. Pretty enough, but can she fire? I wanted to test it on those two dummies by the door. Show me what you got. I'm not sure how we'll do against solid targets, sir. The ghosts? You want to march in a battle without even test firing the weapon? The dummies, now. That's an order. Sir, yes, sir. I'll turn those dummies into piles of sawdust, Tribune. Let's see that you do. So now we get to experiment a little bit with this thingy. A nice little explosion, although it puts all the other skills on cooldown. That's a melee, a jump, fall. I don't actually have to press it as many times as I am. Oh, damn, dummy. My bad. We'll ignore that I kicked it, okay, Tribune? Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Glad we agree.
Maybe I should change my name to Reaver the Cleaver. Nah, that's awful.
Okay, that's where the next mission is. Small little trick, if you don't see it on the layer, probably hidden somewhere else. But I think I might be too high here, actually. I just noticed I'm too high in the Citadel to actually see the layers properly. What a few details of this game. Oh, alright, didn't I get any checkpoint? I don't think I did. Huh. Well, probably gonna have to get it the next time. Assuming I even see it. Well, back on the Beetle? Yeah, beetle. Up. Excuse me. Gonna have to take the Express Dragon for a bit. Oh wait, that's not the mission, that's an event. Sorry, I just saw event marker and I went, oh, loot. My bad. I don't think that's the right way. No. And that thing's over there, so... And we have arrived at our destination.
Need something? So, you're Lucia's friend? I hear you brought a new weapon to test. You've got all three tribunes behind you watching like hawks, so this had better be good. What do you got?
It's called the Ghost Boar musket, soldier. What kind of test do you have planned?
Lucia said it was a ghost killer. I can't wait to see it in action. My warband's down in the ruins, ready to flush out ghosts on my signal. We'll lure waves of ghosts into the kill zone, that ravine right there. Then you can open fire.
That sounds solid. Let me get in position, and then we'll do some ghost hunting.
Keep that ghost boar musket ready. I've signaled my warband and they're on the way.
Yes, I already see them. However, I'd rather not wait.
There's Rack. A bunch of ghosts on his tail. Gangway! Ghost train coming through!
Okay, that's enough for speeding up.
Here comes Rose. She's bringing friends.
I think this was the one that I want.
Heads up! Here I come and I'm bringing company!
You're missing.
Timber's coming in.
Oh, you're coming from over there.
Look alive! I've got ghosts on my tail. Wahoo!
Wahoo! I swear to God, sometimes you can tell when the voice actor was having fun with his job. And this is definitely one of them. Wait, damage? Hold on. Verbal speed. Striking foes an additional time when you hit them. That was not a part of this skill before. I just noticed I'm dealing a bit too much damage per hit. I couldn't figure out where the second number was coming.
Sorry, Ghost, we're taking your torch. Don't trip in the... Hit him again, boss! I love it!
Hey, Tribunes, you missed the party.
You've done exceptional work, Legionnaire. Iron Legion is mighty proud. You'll get a commendation for this, I promise you.
A commendation and a rollout. Blood Legion's already got ideas how to put your upgrade to use.
I'm sure you do.
Hold on, Brimstone. Ash needs that weapon more than your bruisers.
We'll see about that.
Too bad it's not your decision. Iron built the weapon, so Iron will make the choice.
I agree.
Demonstrate how you would use the Ghost Boar weapon, so my designer can evaluate and choose. Meet us at the Exterminatus HQ, and bring your ordnance, and your best manners.
Okay then. Doing a little bit of inventory cleaning between each of these. Okay, there we go. Test your metal. Oh, waypoint here. May as well get it, just in case.
I don't care who gets our Ghost Boar weapon. I just want to see it kill more ghosts.
Oh, we're gonna have that. How are you doing, Lucia?
Portable turrets. That's pure ash. Skulk in and take piddly little potshots at the enemy.
Better than your cannon. One big offensive strike that's as likely to miss as it is to hit.
I can see issues with both of those. Let's see a practice test, shall we?
Ears up, soldiers. I'm here to conduct the weapons tests.
I'm Snarl Backdraft, Ash Legion. Good thing you're on time. If this bloody hardhead said one more word, I was gonna kill her myself.
You, with your bad aim, keep pretending, Ash Trash. I'm Galena Edgecrusher Blood Legion. Once you see our cannon in operation, Legionnaire, you won't need to test anything else.
Really?
Go ahead. Test Blood's cannon first. It's always good to start on the bottom of the pile.
That's some confidence right there.
Fine. Blood goes first. Galena, how are you using my Ghost Boar weaponry with your cannon?
We launch flares and broadcast taunts to draw out packs of ghosts. Then you blast them to smithereens.
Sounds fun. Get ready to taunt your tails off. I'll keep my finger on the trigger.
Oh, so I am operating the cannon. I was expecting to just watch the show and have it be interrupted, but I guess this works.
Wake up, ghost mice of Ascalon. Blood Legion is here to take everything you have again.
Okay, so we have this.
Your land and your lives, ours. We will erase.
I don't know, that seems pretty
Tyria will
accurate to
forget
me.
your pathetic kingdom ever existed.
Oh, one got away.
We defiled the bones of your ancestors for sport. Adelburn's grave is our latrine.
Okay, I don't know about the other thingy, but this one seems pretty accurate.
I hear you sniveling, you glittery clouds of failure. That's not thunder, you whimpering little worms. It's cannon fire. Blood Legion cannon fire.
No, this is pretty accurate. I'm sorry,
Go back
Ash,
to the mists and stay there. End this humiliation.
but this is pretty accurate cannon fire. I don't know about you. I mean, sure, one of them occasionally escapes. I wonder, if I just sit here, can all of these guys handle one little ghost? You know what, I'm gonna experiment with this. I'm not gonna move. Also, I did. I actually still show up here. Okay, guys, there's a ghost. Protect me. Oh Okay, they actually can handle it. Handle it quite well.
You're hopeless, helpless, worthless. Adelburn's army is a joke. A pathetic, dead joke. No wonder your city fell so easily. No wonder we slaughtered you all and laughed ourselves sick.
Damn, go easy on their burns, they're
We're
already dead.
laughing now, dead Scalonians. You don't like it? Come shut us up.
Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, come on, I'm barely hitting one of them, really? Okay, I got all of them, I'm happy with that.
Ha! How's that, Snarl? Let's see your pop gun turrets beat that.
That was great. I should take taunt lessons from Galena. Oh, and the cannon worked well, too.
Indeed it did. Now, I heard something about portable turrets. I do like me some turrets.
Not bad for loud, pointless noise. Come on, let me show you a more elegant use of the ghost boar weaponry. Our turrets are powerful and portable. A single soldier can deploy up to 3 on a battlefield and coordinate fire.
So you kill
Really
the ghosts
now?
where you find them, instead of luring them close.
Exactly. For this test, we're holding ghosts in a containment unit. You place the turrets, we'll release the prey.
Sounds like
Okay,
a plan.
apparently we are
Let's
literally
get started.
Ghostbusters now, trapping ghosts and killing them with guns. I'm not complaining, but still. I'm gonna guess that's the ghost containment device. I mean, I'm not certain, but call it intuition. Set up 3 prototype turrets. Okay. Actually, why is everyone standing so far behind? Maybe I should put them further behind. There we go. Should be good.
Ready? Release the ghosts. Come on. Let's see if iron can do more than draw up blueprints.
Oh, they're shoot. Why is this one not shooting? Hello? Actually, yeah, I have to point to the right way. Not sure what to say about this turret.
The turrets are all yours.
I mean, it's
Adjust them any way you
fine.
like. They're portable. Whenever you're ready, we'll be standing by.
Yes. Send more. More. I wonder if they can actually kill the turrets. Oh, we have a smarty pants ghost over here. Okay, this better be the last one. Nope.
Just testing.
Unlike some soldiers, I'm looking at
That's
you,
great
Galena.
to be in
I
open
won't
warfare.
float.
Well, you better
Simple
not,
fact
because I'm
is,
disappointed in your
Asura's
turrets.
outperform the blood cannon. If you don't see that, you're simple too.
And insulting your supervisor won't help you with the results, you know. One-on-one examples of how not to act
Officer
towards
on
your
deck. Tribune
instructor
Goreblade.
at
The
the
tests
test.
are complete. I've got all the information I need to decide.
Yes, I do.
Not too difficult, I trust. Between Galena and Snarl, you were lucky not to be ripped in half.
Well done, Legionnaire. So which application of your weapon earns the upgrade?
Excuse me, Tribune. A large ghost force is massing near Ashford Forum. They're calling a muster to fight them off.
Ah, an opportunity. If you have no objections, Brimstone, let's send both Blood and Ash to confront the ghosts.
That sounds good. Cooperation.
Definitely. The more force, the better. But which side gets the ghost boar weaponry?
Oh, obviously
Let me
Blood.
confer with my Legionnaire. I'll let you know.
Blood gets big cannon. What do you not understand from big cannon? Yes, it indeed makes the best use of it. The turrets actually need my protection. Now, granted, this is a little bit far off compared to the rest, at least. Oh, thanks to a beetle, we'll be there in no time. We're gonna have this nice little checkpoint right here. Now then, deadly force.
Ooh, I want to see how many ghosts the cannon can kill at once.
That's a good question. I'm also curious. Does it follow the normal rules of Guild Wars that it has a maximum
Welcome to
amount
the
of
party.
targets?
Tribune Brimstone is here to observe, and War Master Lebowski is marshaling his forces as we speak. It's Ghostboar cannon time.
Agreed. But we need to take out Lebowski himself. Duke Meriden taught us that ghost offensives fall apart without their leader.
I've already planned for that. I've got a squad ready for insertion into the catacombs to run a search and destroy on Lebowski. This is Samara. She'll be leading the catacomb squad. You're on the cannon providing cover fire. Clear her a path to Lebowski, and her team will do the rest.
Understood.
And shoot fast, Maker. I'm going straight for the War Master's throat. And I don't like to wait.
Just give the cannon time to reload, and you won't see a single ghost between you and your target.
Yeah, in other words, don't rush in.
Ballistically, this will be a day to remember.
Did it? Ooh, that's a fancy
Stand by,
cannon.
Maker. Get ready to rain death. On my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark!
Oh, what's up?
Undead headed this way.
I'm a little bit confused about how they phase out of existence, but I think that's because they're ghosts. Or that, or they're literally at the limit of my render distance. Oh, it's dead. Or... Oh, it's gone. Okay. Now I just have to shoot all the ghosts. Wait, that's not... Oh, that's 3. My bad. Ooh, that was fast.
Damn it! Samara went too far too soon again. Cannon can't support her inside the catacomb.
Oh,
It'll
for the
bring the
love of-
entire thing down on her stupid hard head.
If I can't fire the cannon, I can find Samara and her squad. And I'll make sure Lebowski is slain.
I'm not letting you get
For
killed for
blood.
Samara's stupidity.
Wait,
Trick
I'm
your
iron.
gore
4
body,
iron.
break all my limbs and hang me by my tail.
I'm not asking permission. I'm making sure one gung-ho soldier doesn't ruin my weapon's first combat outing.
Indeed.
I'm
I'm doing this for me.
If I don't come back out soon, open fire with a cannon and level everything in range.
And you call my soldiers gung-ho? Fine. I'll hold off firing for as long as I can. Good luck, Maker. Now get going.
I like how they're calling me Maker. Makes me think of that race in... I think it was Darksiders 3 they were first mentioned. I might be wrong.
Let's go save Samara.
Oh, there's even a hero point here. I might do that after. Just for shits and gigs.
On your feet, soldier. We're pulling out.
Yes, I'm afraid that's not exactly possible currently.
Feel the pain. Might makes right.
Ambush! They're coming out of the walls!
Oh, I've noticed that already.
What are you doing? I told Galena to bring this place down! Never mind. Let's just get Lebowski.
Well, that's enough. I'll take you all head on. Die, child!
Rally to me! Blood! Blood! Blood!
Might makes right.
That's my warband now.
Okay, everyone.
I guess it's good.
We got him. Now let's get out of here before everyone
Now let's get back to Galena.
explodes the cannon on top of us. But the catacomb. Or never mind, everyone's here already. Did the ghost stop?
For Blood Legion.
I'm not sure you were supposed to be here that soon.
Lebowski's down and the ghosts are dispersing, just like you said.
Ooh,
Now
nice.
I owe you for the cannon and for saving Samara.
I didn't want to be saved. And I
Oh,
don't like
shush
owing
you.
people my life. Why didn't you just fire on my position?
Because I don't like wasting ammunition.
Exactly.
And if we fired on every blood soldier who charged in without thinking, there'd be none of you left.
Exactly. Thank you.
Watch it, Maker. Blood Legion gratitude only goes so far. In fact, I'm gonna settle our debt right now.
What do you mean?
Samara has no warband. If you want
Oh,
her, she's
no.
yours. I'll formally reassign her to your warband and we'll call it even.
Oh no.
I can always use a skilled recruit, provided she can follow orders. From now on, Samara, you fight when I say, and only when I say. Clear?
Oh, I can follow orders.
Can
If
you?
I have to follow yours to prove it, I will. Get ready, Maker. Your Iron Warband is getting some much-needed fresh blood.
Outstanding. And you're about to take a crash course in following orders. Fall in, soldier. We're moving out.
Huh. I did not expect her to be so okay with it.
We're heroes, and our armor still
And that's
looks great.
the very
Mission
first
accomplished.
level 10 story. There's one every 10 levels. I'll make sure she has her attitude. She's in good hands. Yeah, so that was the very first story in this game. Literally the first one. That's at level 10. There's also 20, 30, 40 and all the way up to 80. And that is when the achievements and the story for the other stuff begins. However, this was a bit of an impromptu stream. I wanted to get a bit of a head start, so to say. And tomorrow it will be a bit of a longer one to compensate. I'll try and figure things out on my end. But thank you everyone for watching. And I hope to see you all next time. And I do hope you will enjoy this little journey, as the story will only get better and better and incredibly better from here on. So please enjoy. That said, have a nice day, or evening, night, whichever it might be for you all. See ya. Oh, and this is for anyone who might be having a bad day. For anyone who might be doubting themselves or stuff like that. Please direct your doubts to the screen right now. Hello, doubts. Leave my friends alone. I have a gun. I'm an engineer. Oh, and if you think your doubts outnumber my gun, think again. I'm not an eldritch being for nothing, you know. I hope we are clear. Have a nice day, everyone.